Now back in the day, this used to be a novelty. Back then people were in a rush to go somewhere. They'd think, get on with this. I need to get to the butcher's. I've booked a lane at a 10-pin bowling alley. It's my birthday. I hope I am invited. But nowadays, things are a little bit different. We're all on lockdown, so we're not in a rush. We're not going anywhere, mate. So we can take our time. Every day is a quickfire round in your pocket or on your shoulder. I hope you're doing okay with that, and I hope you'll take it easy. If you ever feel stressed or feel like you miss that pace of life, just remember this jingle. I hope it brings you comfort. Just think of this jingle.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
Will take your time. Okay, well now that we have settled all of that, it's time for us to get on straight with it. The quick fire round.
Yes, this is the quickfire round, and Clarky is back just in time. And as our show is Zoom themed, the questions are going to all be internet related. So just like the not at the top of my delicious kilo bag of spice, there is a twist. I'd like you to give all your answers like your parents trying to use Zoom. Okay? So fingers on buzzers and foreheads on webcams. You get a point for a correct answer and 2 points
It's on the way.
for a sort of wrong answer
I'll get back
that
to
your
work.
parents might give. Okay? So instead of buzzers, I'm going to ask you to shout out your first names. So Tom and Lou, let's hear yours.
Lou.
Tom. Thank you. Ben and James.
Louise.
James. Oh, you can, if you want to do your mum's name, absolutely, why not? Off we go. Which search engine is the most visited website of 2020?
Ask Tom.
Okay, I think that was just Tom there.
Okay, the net...
Jeeves.
I'm afraid, no, the answer is Google. That is 2 points to you. WWW stands for World Wide What? James. James. What? Well, World Wide What, I'm afraid, is not the correct answer. It's actually where, but you get the 2 points there. The sending of messages from one computer to another electronically is known as E-what?
Lou.
Lou.
Lilo.
And hello to you as well. 2 points. Which company founded by Steve Jobs manufactures the iPhone?
Lou.
Lou.
Nokia.
I'm afraid,
Is this not the game?
I'm afraid it's Apple, but you get 2 points there for an incorrect answer.
Oh, yeah.
Don't panic. What is the name of Jay-Z's music streaming service? Hello.
Tom.
Ben. Yes,
That's
Ben.
me.
Go on, Ben. What? Ben.
Oh, he's gone because he knew it was me.
Lou.
Beyonce.
Hello? It's actually titled, that's 2 points to you. What do the letters IP stand for in IP address?
James. Oh, Tom.
James.
Instant porridge.
Instant porridge is correct, yes. What is the name of the voice-activated virtual assistant created by...
Louise.
Lou.
Lou.
I think that was Lou there.
My wife.
2 points there, lovely stuff there. Chrome, Safari and Internet Explorer are all types of what?
Lou.
James. Holidays.
Tom, I'll give you 2 points for that. James, you were first.
Grandchildren.
It's also another 2 points. The World Wide Web was invented by Tim who?
Lou.
Lou.
Hello.
Tim Hello is not correct. It was Tim Berners-Lee, but I'll give you the 2 points for that. Fabby's Flatshare Slam Down, Off Menu, and Cuddle Club are all types of what? Ben. Not jobs. Oh, that cut to the quick. The answer I was looking for was Vanity Project. That is the end of the round, and indeed the end of the game. So before we find out the final scores, James and Lou, Have you got anything to plug? Now, Lou, I believe you've got a podcast, is that right?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, and that's absolutely right. We
No,
need to take
no, no.
No,
I'm
it's
doing
fine.
a live show.
James.
I'm doing a live show tomorrow. I'm doing a live show tomorrow with one of the bottom football team, May Martin podcast. Yes.
Brilliant.
It's at 8 p.m. on YouTube.
May Martin, 8 p.m. on en4cer666. Okay, if this is still going, I'll definitely watch that. And James, is there anything you'd like to plug?
I believe it's a podcast called James Acaster's Perfect Sound. Completely sound. And Spotify and stuff like that. And I argue that 2016 is the greatest use of music of all time. Can I just plug quickly? Our friend Gavin Osborne has a charity single out at the moment called Born in the NHS. My wife and I sang backing vocals on it, but don't worry, you can't hear us. So don't let that stop you from buying it. I've retweeted it, but if you search Gavin Osborne or follow him on Twitter, you'll be able to find it. Please find the song, this is written, it's all for a good cause.
Fantastic. Also as well, I'm doing a show with Ed Gamble and John Ellis on Sundays. If you go to Show and Tell. Was it Show and Tell UK? It's, Show and Tell UK for tickets. It's two of us sort of doing games from our radio shows. So, thanks very much, everybody. This has been fun. Producer Gwyn, let's hear those final scores.
Final scores are,
Here we go. This is exciting.
Ben and James have 26, but the winners are Tom and Lou with 36.
Whilst Tom and Lou have to host next week's Flat Slam. That's how Zoom quizzes work. The winner has to host the next week. Thanks to our guests, Lou Simons and James Acaster. We've been happy. And thank you. This has been a real experiment, folks, as you can see. Thank you so much for watching. If you are still watching, huge thanks to our guests. And we'll probably try and do another one of these next month. So, you know, if you think there were certain bits that didn't quite work for you, then you feel free in getting in touch, and
We'll have that conversation off air, probably.
tell us what you thought didn't really work. We'd love to hear that. We always do.
Please don't just say my name.
Yeah, please, just that's not.
Leave that to Ben's partner. She'll be there for
We'll happily do that. Okay, we've been Pappies. See you next time on
everyone!
Flash Happy's Flatshare Slamdown featured Matthew Crosby, Ben Clark and Tom Parry as special guests, Lulian Acasty. It was devised by Pappies and Ben Walker. Technical expertise by Emma Caution with help from Vinny Taylor. It's produced by Emma Caution. Big thanks to everyone who watched the show live, Zoom and YouTube for hosting us. You guys have been so great. Thank you so much. Happy's Flatshare Slamdown is a secret production for Acast and the internet. Cheers everyone. Bye!
Wow. Well, there you are. Flatshares, Slam Doom, Zoom. Is that
Yes, this is
Flatshare Slam Zoom?
Flatshare
Slam Zoom.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea, a bit late for that now, but yeah, we could have gone with it.
We've not only recorded the episode, we've also recorded the intro as well. We could have put it at the start, really, so we're going to call it Flatshare Slam Zoom. But next time, we've got it for next time.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Don't mind that. Don't mind a bit of that. Listener dear, thank you for enjoying the podcast. Thank you for sticking with us, for listening to it all the way through. If you enjoyed yourselves, then please feel free to leave a review on iTunes or just spread the word. Pass it on to a mate. If they're looking for content to get them through this strange old time, then chuck their ear canal our way. Feel free to visit us on Patreon or Twitter. Crossbow, one of those various addresses.
Oh, it's patreon.com/PappiesFlatshare. On Twitter, it's @PappiesTweet. And on Instagram, it's @PappiesComment.
Yo! Any other orders of business? Is it Clarky's birthday this week?
Oh, it's Clarky's birthday this week. Yeah, it's Saturday the 6th, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, Clarky Day.
Well, send Clarky a message, find him on Twitter, and send him a message.
Or go and stand outside his house and shout up to a good guy at a safe distance. Why not do that?
Yeah, he'd love that.
Congregate, shout up to the balcony.
Shout up to the balcony. You know what? What happens on that balcony? Might just trigger to Clarky. Clarky, do you ever go out onto your balcony to see the fans? You know, like the balcony royals. Your population. I was once. Have I told you this before? I was once on the balcony of my friend's house. I was visiting his house for the first time, and I went out on his balcony, and I threw my arms out. I was excited to be on a balcony. I threw my arms out.
Oh, was it one of the first times you've been on a balcony?
Yeah, I've not been on a balcony before. And my house doesn't have balconies. See, unfortunately, it had windows, so I've looked out of a window before, but I've never been onto a balcony. So I went onto this balcony and I threw my arms open wide and shouted, "Citizens!" And like, you know, I was like a Roman emperor. And there was a woman who sort of looked up at me, sort of shook her head, and it turned out to be my friend's mum. Never met her before. So she came through the front door, and I was immediately incredibly embarrassed that I'd been in her house screaming citizens out of her window. So yeah.
That kind of look up and a shake of the head almost implies.
We've been invaded again. Other Roman emperors in my flat.
Alright, well, this episode is by en4cer666.
Awesome.
Cheers everyone. Bye! Oh. Please. I'm standing. Oh. For this week's Neighbourhood Watch roll call. Oh. Oh, I had a terrible week last week. Oh, no. Oh, good. Yeah, well, obviously. Doctor's report came back and, turns out I've got 7 different kinds of chickens. Oh, no, not the chickens. The dreaded chickens. I didn't know which way to turn.
I've had enough of this.
But I thought to Katie Higgins. What's her name? She offered me what happened to me? I'm jigged all over the place. No, I'm not in this age. Jigged all over the place. Stay alert. Oh, God, I have to put my entire body in a brace. Oh, for shame. For shame. But a good heart there to help. Oh, amazing. I tell you what, I've had a terrible week. I've had an awful week. Sorry about that. I went to the doctor. He put me in the bin. Oh no! He grabbed me by my neck and he threw me headfirst into the bin, and I was there. Legs hanging over the top. Oh, come and get me out of these bins, Matt Sims.
Don't fuck with the law!
Well, let me tell you something, lads.
You got no way out,
I've got terrible news. Tomorrow never dies, but I might. Oh, man. Listen, the news is so bad, I'm at the moment. Oh, God, insurance claims. Oh, jigged me face backwards and I had to call on my mate and tell him. I said, oh, no, James. They gave me solace, mate. Oh, gosh. I've had a terrible week. A terrible week. A day like that. I've had that place sky all of a week. Oh, the sky smelling chocolates. Oh, God. Sorry, you only live rice, did you say? You only live rice. Wait a second. I said you only live rice. Oh, God. Full of rice. Be back in the bin, would you? My favourite Samuel Beckett Bond film.
You only live in a bin of rice, what I meant to say. Because I live in a bin of... I only live in a bin of rice.
Tell us about your terrible I ate a whole load of dry rice. Oh no! Like a pigeon, I exploded. Was the pigeon carrying a backpack? Backpack full of rice. Oh no! Did we a cropper? The pigeon had a backpack full of rice. I ate the old lot. It wriggled and jiggled his furs, but oh no! So there's so much going on right now. Thankfully, oh God! Oh yeah. To help me. Oh yeah. And to nurture. Oh, that sounds like he gave you solace. He gave me solace and some lovely nurture. And to give you solace, it was the lovely Jack Birch. Oh. Terrible news in this terrible week. Oh.
You okay?
Oh, it's the Thunderbolts! Oh, it's been an awful week for me as well. Oh, God. For that absolute. I've jigged your Thunderbolts as well, and that's what I've spent all this time in a bin. I've jigged my Thunderbolts, and let me tell you something, I only wish I could. But my mouth's too full of rice. So instead I have to wave to Alice Birdwood. Oh, golden rice I found this week. What's that? What's that? Golden rice. He'll do what I please. What's that noise coming from that bin? Golden rice. No time to swing the river. But a visit kiss will bring him to his knees. I've been in this. How I watched you from the shadows as a child. How it feels to be the one who's left in rise. Oh, golden rise. I found license. Oh, he's put Dill on the rise. Oh no. Oh. Anyway, carry on. Live and let fried rice. Oh, you've had a terrible 007 days. I've had a terrible time of it. I've had rice in my foot.
A wakeboard, huh?
Oh no! The old
I've
had rice up my nose. I've had rice in my gallbladder. I've had rice in my ears. I had to get me mate Richard Pierce to get all the rice out of my body. Go away. That concludes a terrible week. And also, this week's Neighbourhood Watch Patreon roll call. Nobody does rice better.
Hej alle børn og forældre, så er der helt nye afsnit af ps4pro's podcast Børn på bagsædet. Gå ikke glip af quizzen køretur til klogeste.
Og vitser! Med mig?
Bagsædet! Og vi kommer også til nye bagsædet. Nu har vi børn på bagsædet i din podcast-app. But only if you choose one of the two examples, but then effectively it's not like it's not safe. No, I don't think that. You're absolutely right. I don't think that.
Big Alexander back. Like straight in. But that isn't gonna, you can't just go, oh yeah, okay, your choice, but I'm going to. What, that's
Chosen 7 or 8 films. Worried.
You've chosen 7. The
other one is Big Alexander. Playing one of his I feel like you have to go
part of getting into a relationship with someone is learning to tolerate and make joy. people
you
you
pulling
say
up out there? Way to go,
in order
fresh
to build
meatus.
a team. You know what I mean? Like, and who knows? Maybe when you're watching with your boyfriend, you may find a new appreciation for Adam Sandler that you didn't previously have. You know, like I used to find art galleries really boring. I went out with a girl who loved going to art galleries, and I didn't end up, you know, like I didn't have a new appreciation for art galleries. I was like, I don't really enjoy going to art galleries, and I tried, but it didn't happen, and I probably wasn't the right person for me. What point are you making here? I really thought that was going somewhere else. Yeah. And then that didn't work. That didn't work out. We split up. It was terrible. And I imagine that's
Now I'm
probably
with someone
your
who's uncultured and as much of a Philistine as I am, and we're very happy.
We never set foot in an art gallery, and it's great. I'm just saying. I tell you what
You're saying they shouldn't watch Eddie Adam Sandler.
I'm saying.
No, I tell you what this comes down to.
You've got to sit down, watch Blended, and if you're still together at the end of it, enjoy it, then get married, fair and smart, get yourselves.
Oh, sorry. I misunderstood what you're saying. But I think the key issue here, we get one of these or two of these every episode where we go, it's not about Adam Sandler. What we're talking about here is trust. Because you've decided already in your mind, look, this is what he's going to do. Like, for example, you know, if I was having a movie night with Harry, is it Costner or Hanks who's your favourite actor? Oh, would you say? Choose. It's one of the two. It's Costner, right? But if we were having a movie night, I wouldn't assume every kind of doing thing or dancing in the world. I would just go, well, you know, just like that.
Hey, fresh meat. Just to say, don't beat yourself up over that last run.
You can also say, you know, he can say no to your films, you can say no to his films. You know, it should be a discussion. You know, it's a fun discussion to have. It's sitting down with your partner and going, what are we going to watch tonight? Oh, I don't fancy that. That's convincing. And you know, that is relationships. That's what a relationship is.
The worst thing that can happen is you watch a bad film. You know.
Yeah.
That's time that's gone. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Also as well,
God,
I was going to say, it's a
virtual movie night.
Like, go on, you meant. Oh, were you saying go on to yourself?
It's a virtual movie. It's a virtual film night, right? So
you don't even need to watch it. You can just make the right noises and go,
you can
wow.
zone out. You can
Oh, no.
stick something. You can zone out. Stick something that you want above the screen and just have something else on that you really enjoy. You know, pick your favourite comedy. And then there you go.
That's a great
That's extending the line and enjoying the rest. I go back to my point. If you watch Blended, and it's not as good when you're watching it with your boyfriend, then maybe it's, you know.
Maybe it's you in the art gallery.
Put it all on Blended, exactly, that's right.
Should never have happened in the first place. What I want to know is how does a virtual film night work? The degree to start at the same time. You share a screen. How do you do it?
So, some wild ass shit came out of those plans you sent over. They've got a big shipment of ice getting loaded up at that fishery place. Now, I know what you're thinking. I like that too. But some physicians pointed out that with a batch that size, he can synthesize something even better. A little sting and a tail for something else he's working on. And what lab rat wants, lab rat gets. So right in hard. Steal as much of that sweet meth as we can and get it back here. Job one, though, gotta swing by Staff City and put an end to this little lover's tip we're having with El Lostos. You know, I wanted to believe it could be resolved peacefully, with like ketamine therapy or something, but these buttholes only understand war. So that's what you're gonna give them. I want everything that can explode to go boom, boom, buttholes included. Hey, since we're heading to the fishery, it's always smart to deal with their reinforcements first. That's tactics, fresh meat. Gotta be 2 steps ahead and fully unzipped at all times.
Fucking way in watching that Dirty Dozen movie from it can't happen. Whatever that was called. Yeah, I think we sold.
Let's mess with the wrong fools, my friend. Stealing their product and using it to make our own? It's the double fuck they deserve.
Yeah.
Mum, someone sent his email address.
Mum eating meat from David. Dear meatloaf, my former housemate always wanted to invite herself over to my house. I don't know. She hates sticking something. It's 5 minutes down the road. Watch the
Mum, the housemate's names. Their mum.
I'm sorry, all our operators...
Should we assume mum? Who's it's their mum? Right, yeah. It feels like, I mean,
okay, so the mom wants to likes to come round for a meal. Mum's trying to invite herself round. They don't have a table, they'll just take each off the mum.
yeah. Here's what we're looking for the fire table. I mean, Joz has got a lot of spare wood.
Yeah. Obviously. They want
Promise yourself
like
like
a
mirror as the table. That's fine. It's really
Hello, you're through to Merriweather Security Consulting. What can I do for you?
Like, if Mum's gonna have the horrible time in upper that, why does she try and go around? Well, fine. Mum. Let's hang out.
And also maybe like, come on, mate, shit.
Yeah, cook your mum's. Think back on how many meals your mother must have cooked you. Cook your mum one
USF City yet? Trash the place, shoot the buttholes,
Or,
burn
what
their
about,
stuff,
why
piss
don't
on the ashes, and don't wipe your ass
quite
on the
nice,
way
it's
out.
5 minutes down the road. Why not
Go to
say,
hers.
tell you what, I'll cook at yours.
Yeah. That's true.
That's a fun thing.
Don't hesitate to call back.
You know, make it easy on the both of you. Assuming that assuming it's not like a hereditary trait of none of you owning tables. Like, assuming she's got a table, just take it down the road to hers. Mum living 5 minutes away. A good thing or a bad thing?
It's 10 minutes away from being. I'd prefer 15 to try and get there. I think 5's too close. I think 15's 15's the boy.
Do they say walking time or in a car? Because if it's 5 minutes walking, I'd say that's much too close.
That's pretty much big at the same time.
Maybe they're very shy. They're so scared of the idea of moving out. They thought, well, I'll do it in safe. I'll move to the end of the road. And then that works out. But then you'd think if that's the case, then they wouldn't be so horrified by the idea of their mum coming to see them.
We got a man hit!
Unless the mum said, oh, great news, on your road, 5 minutes away,
Motherfucker!
Maybe it's out the first time in his life, it's quite close. Suddenly he's done.
Buffet. Buffet. Does that throw you off her lap?
You're not supposed to
Buffet. Look at night. The pad. You want the pad. You want to check the boys in their day. It's on a thread.
We're not just sending a message, we're carving a message into their butt cheeks.
I'm rinse of the springs of the things.
You might not have a back garden if it's got no table.
die, shit! Get the fuck out!
Maybe an enormous back garden.
I gotta reload.
Maybe it's a groundsman. It's just a tiny little room. But the rest of the house is door to play with.
Buffet or barbecue. Let's have a meal with on the lap or the table. Hold on. I think a buffet where we put chairs on the side. He's got surfaces. He just hasn't got. No. What about when he puts it there? How is it? He lives in a door. He said, we've got you for last week. In the door. Well, in which case, you just have to find this way to get rid of it.
Want a baseball bat to the face?
You've got to have a shelf.
He's got surfaces, right? Yeah, but that's how my point is with a buffet. You go up to the buffet. And then what the items.
You're
You
out.
might as well.
Hold on, please.
Table. I mean, I think you could have a buffet. I think that's Tom's point. You have a buffet.
Get a move on, piece of shit.
This sounds down the amount of month time, put it in and out. You imagine a cold buffet, like just a bit of potato salad.
Well, there you go.
We lost one, dog.
Like in changing room.
Like hanging plants, but with little cooked chipolatas and chipolatas.
Now I say it out loud, I think it's actually, that is quite a terrible idea for a buffet.
The hanging buffet.
I'm gonna take you
The
down.
hanging buffet.
Hundreds of individual balls.
Lost one.
Like an art installation. Oh, fucking art installation. No, God, get out of there, Dave.
If the toxic relationship is better about it.
Get your ass back.
I think, yeah. What about this sort of part? Hang skewers from the season. Yeah, hang skewers from the season. And, you know, if you fancy a little bit nibble of a bit of meat, just go over to it, nibble it off, nibble that bit off as well. I think it's certainly a conversation point, especially with mother's part. Yeah, come on. It looks like you're going to kill us. He's trying to kill. Any other jokes? Come out looking like Hellraiser.
Good lord. You okay?
You took the wrong angle to believe it. It's the nose, man.
Have a horror theme buffet.
Sounds so good. Honestly, it's like called a sex line or something.
Scream on toes. It's you got high below. Yeah, definitely right. Mike Myers does on the street. I don't
Hammer it down. He's hurt.
Okay, as much as I can listen to this all day, that sounds like you made your point. Let's move on. Make a straight shot of the fish straight from here. Let's get that ice.
Will inevitably be involved. The hills have Scotch egg. You know, we'll just, just outside, guys. We'll, you know, we're desperate. So, I feel like we've come close to solving this, but not quite.
As pissed-brained as our friends are, my guess is someone called in your little visit to Stab City. Get ready for some angry cyclists coming your way. Man, I gotta make a mental note to come with you on some of these expeditions. Don't want you having all the fun out there.
From the Sonic of the Beast!
I said before the Playtime Corman development time and how to show the guys that I film with, I round on that way. I had to go back for and while I was there, it was nearly Christmas, and I noticed put on like sort of behind the old fun
belongs to another friend of mine. Yeah, so it wouldn't have quite a good effect, but it would have been
And if it's believed that it belongs to property,
I guess it's where it came from. But the whole time that I've been that's so went out for a real one.
do you ever read what you and you think it's why one person
Okay, get in there and search the place. Grab anything meth shaped. Boxes, packages, fucking milk cartons, whatever. Don't forget to clean up the
I didn't have the situation with this trip. Bray's got the trip off.
I'll be honest, I do feel like I've moved on. So this is, in a way, this is like most of the time forward. But it's there, it kind of rankles every time. There's a Christmas tree out there. I should have got it out there. I let myself go.
No way out now! Fuck!
So hard to your letterbox that all the pine needles fall off a plastic. Yeah, it whips like the flower in E.T. That's what you want to have. It's very rare that the oscillation is gas. But I think it is gas.
It's like you deliver a Christmas decoration as an anonymous gift that during the night yeah. Not like no, not like not as far as Arsenal.
We got a
Just
brother
gently
down!
melt put your arm in the letterbox.
I'm out of here! Man down!
Yeah, this is what I would do. Buy the person whose tree it was a nice tree. Yeah, that's an asset. And get yourself a good tree. And then just know that person saddled that less good tree. Yeah. And it's also therefore also, you know, a much less fun time, and you're both better off without that tree. And then, you know, and then that will put you a base. Yeah, that's actually. Well, there's two solutions there. I mean, obviously, discount carries also Delta Street, but attack him or it's really up to you, John.
The lab is supposed to be under the bow shop. Try looking around there for a way in.
Are you a posting to the Xbox? That's the letterbox. It's the house that goes next. You know what? I think it's going to go letterbox. Not to disturb anyone else in the house. Why has he posted a log through our letterbox and left a big pile of pine needles on the front door? Why don't you buy him a DVD of the film Playtime? Oh yeah. Watch it. Then see how you feel.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I think I'll do both. I think I'll get a new tree and then I'll go and fart through the letterbox as well. I think there's no reason why I can't just sort of embrace the whole range.
When you find the lab, just sweep out the mess they have ready. Lab rat's got some big plans.
We lost one!
The letterbox. Who's Eugene too?
Oh, he's the stretchy one.
The stretchy guy. Yeah, I tell you what, it'd be good if we were casting Goo-Man.
Yeah, I know everybody. bone in your body is telling you to open up a bag, fire up a pipe, and chill down by the water, but we're here on business. Lab Rat has some crazy-ass ideas.
Such small spaces is because he's 80% Ganache.
Combine it with some liquid fucking magic. The end result? That's top
And
secret.
20%
For now.
Am I right? Beef sold.
Brother, sorry, now you please! Josh, thank you so much for coming on the podcast, so much for having me. It's been what a total pleasure to have you on. Tell us where people can see your stuff, hear your stuff. When is your radio tour? Is it on at the moment? Is it out? October. 2 parts of comp. Thank you. Out about that's probably
Get back!
and then on radio tour, and in August I'm doing a show going to other places to watch it. But if they follow Jos Norris online or josnorris.co.uk, then they can find out everything about that and any other
Fancy fuck!
well worth a follow. Very funny stuff on Twitter. Oh, thanks. That's very kind.
Fucking hell!
Jos, thank you. Did you take a bow? No, I dropped my pen. I thought you took a pen. Oh, really? It would have been. Yeah. You're thinking about it. Thanks so much for coming on the show. Thank you. See you, Joel. Thanks so much. Well, there we go. Happy days. Right, well, we're going to get gone, but before you, if you enjoy the... we're going to get gone, but before we do, enjoy the podcast, then feel free to recommend it to your friends, your family, might enjoy it. Make a review on iTunes. I know that feels, so 6 years ago. It still helps. People find our podcast. And also as well, you've got to think that,
Punk! You better get out!
I know I was at the end for half of it, but you left to get to the rally.
Hey, we got a man!
Yeah, that's why I put myself on mute on, so you can flow to the class. Yeah, it's a lot. But yeah, I mean, if you've got something as good as that, then send it in today, beefbrotherspodcast@gmail.com. I'd love to hear from you. Alright, folks.
Today's episode was produced by producer Quinn Davies.
It was indeed, yeah. Get well soon, Emma Caution.
Get well soon, caution. Cheers, everyone. Bye.
Hej alle børn og forældre, så er der helt nye afsnit af ps4pro podcast Børn på bagsædet. Gå ikke glip af quizzen Jyllands Hurts klogeste og vitser. Masser af vitser med mig, Børn på bagsædet. Og velkommen også til Børn i bagsædet. Mød ham i Børn på bagsædet i din podcast-app. Hej!
Eat it, motherfucker!
Hej, det er Sara fra Boldekos podcast Tæt på. Jeg samarbejder i øjeblikket med Samsung TV, der har fantastiske TV'er til hvert rum. Uanset hvad din stil er, kan du finde et TV, der matcher din indretning og dine behov. Du kan få et TV, der passer ind, eller et TV, der skiller sig ud. Jeg vil præsentere dig for nogle af dem og få Samsungs QLED-teknologi. Find ud af, hvilket Samsung TV, der passer til dig. tv.samsung.dk
Dear, I'm Tom. I'm Ben. I'm Matthew, and welcome to an episode of Beef Brothers Cold Cuts. And this week we have a superb guest in Abby Clark. Abby Clark is here. Woohoo! Clark of internet fame, I'm going to say. Yeah. To say? Fellow Clarky. A fellow Clarky, and there was some confusion as to when I was talking to Clarky who I was talking to. But of course I was talking about you.
I don't think that's happened before, has it? I don't think we've had another Parry or Crosby as a guest.
We never know, we haven't. That's the mission now, isn't it? Yeah. If there are other Parrys out there who want to be a guest on Beef Brothers Cold Cuts, we've got to do it now. We've got to do it. Line up, please. beefbrotherspodcast@gmail.com if you would like your beef to be sold on the podcast. We'd love to hear your beefs. We've had some really good ones recently. We'd love to hear some more from podcast@gmail.com. As always, join the Patreon, patreon.com/PappySplatShare, and get tickets to see, if they haven't already sold out, Helen Bauer and Nina Conti do a Flatshare standout on the 7th of June, which should be a lot of fun.
What a lineup.
Yeah, it's going to be good fun. Should we crack into the episode?
Let's waste no time and get into it.
Well, if you got a problem, call it a problem. If you got a problem, call it a thing. If you got a thing, please, maybe we can help you. We're sorting out your fees.
Hello, Abby Clark. How you doing?
Hi, good, thank you. I haven't left the house today, so I can't claim anything interesting happened to me, but I'm doing good.
Is that a regular thing for you that you realise at the end of the day, I've just not been out at all?
Yeah. It's like, if I'm doing social media stuff rather than anything else, I sometimes forget I haven't seen sunlight in like 2 weeks, and then I go out like the little boy in the secret garden, like, oh my god, I quite often won't realise it's nice weather, because I've just been like in a dark room.
But you not look at other people's social media and they're going, oh, amazing sunshine, or you just, when you're in your social
but
media
they're
bubble,
doing the right kind of social media where they do travelling and beauty, and I've chosen comedy, and it's a much sadder, darker life.
Yeah, tell us.
There's a lot more editing. I don't actually follow that many Instagram. There's a few I follow, but I don't think I'm actually that clued in on the social world. I have to say this. Everyone in the industry is like, that's the alpha social.
I didn't even necessarily mean influencers. I mean like,
just my friends.
Just people who say it's sunny outside. Yeah.
For some reason, my friends, they don't have the need I do to update their story throughout the day. But yeah, I had envy on the snow. Everyone posted about the snow. I genuinely feel like a sick child who's not allowed out.
Because you're not in London, are you? You're based elsewhere.
No, I'm in Bristol.
Did you get a lot of snow in Bristol?
I don't even remember. I just remember on social media everyone doing the like, whoa, it's snowing! But yeah, there's no good places to sledge in Bristol, so it's irrelevant anyway. I feel like once you lose the school snow days and there's not a good hill nearby, I became the adult I always hated. Like, this is actually convenient.
Can I ask you a question about snow days? How did everybody find out that their school was closed? What was that?
On the radio.
Beacon Radio.
The radio, right?
The local radio station, yeah.
We also found out through CFAX. Oh, really? Yeah. It went big. We got to watch it on CFAX. So it meant, you know, like, if you're watching something on CFAX...
What, like the football results or something?
Yeah, exactly like that. You'd have to sit there waiting for the screen to come round. We were at St Joseph's, that was our school. So it was, you know, thank you so much, it was a good school.
What a weird brand.
We weren't at like St Aloysius or something, which we were in page 1. As soon as you turn it on, boom, there's page 1. I'm talking about, it's a little bit of waiting time to get to the J is what I'm talking about. Which wasn't a flex. So in Bristol, what is your flat share situation? What is your house share situation? Who do you live with?
Well, I am shamefully podcasting from my parents' bedroom right now. Things are going well. It's the millennial dream. I think it was all of my friends beat me to it and are already in flat shares, and I'm like, who do I live with? I missed it. I missed the boat. It was all in lockdown. They all screwed me over. And now I'm friendless. But I can't live with strangers because I film random sketches in my room and kitchen. And so I can't just like live with like 2 accountants and be like, hey guys, mind staying out of the kitchen for 5 hours while I just film a little skit? Thanks.
This is why you need to know other people in the influencer industry, because you should be living in one of those mad houses that they have like in LA, where it's like a mansion and everybody there is an influencer.
I was actually invited to one.
Really? Really?
Yeah. Well, it was like a group of kind of British comedy TikTokers. It wasn't an official one, but they were like, we're thinking of like maybe, or even if we just all kind of live in a similar area, we can make videos together and stuff. But at the time, that was just too much. And I mean, at the end of it, I don't want to be a full-time social media person.
It feels like the other extreme. Like there's the normal people are being like, I've got a TikTok in the kitchen, and then there's TikTokers. And they're like, we need to fucking schedule on. That's right, yeah. It's a fine balance, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all the time it would be just as bad. I'd be like, guys, can you stop making prank noises while I film this video?
The prank noises. Can you stop screaming prank?
It was a prank! And they're like, oh my god, this was not fun! That's how the audio goes. Yeah, so basically it's impossible to live so I'm still with my parents until a boyfriend accepts me and my career.
Okay, well, it's not...
I know, and that needs to...
We don't know it uses a sort of lonely car shout-out.
Are you using this for the service?
No, I do have one. I do have one. Just
He's just enjoying his time in his kitchen. He's moved into a house with a load of TikTokers, doesn't he? He's like, I'm sorry, Alex. You can't come with me. And if you spoke to, because obviously you say you aren't livable, but you spoke to your parents, do they love having you around? I mean, I imagine it's quite... Oh, okay.
Honestly, they can't wait to get rid of me. I think my mum is someone who has lived for like the empty nest, and it's never happened for her. She gets very anxious about like being on film. So she's like worried to come into her living room. She's like, are you filming me? Is this being filmed? Which I don't know why, because that's not my kind of content.
No, you're not sort of constantly making a catch an egg or anything like that, are you?
Yeah, no, but even the kind of like Instagram stories, she doesn't understand that like, it's fine if she walks in the background of an Instagram story. She's like, oh my god, like, army crawling, like, I can't be seen. But they cannot wait. And to take the softbox lights and the tripod with me. I think, yeah, they're ready for some peace.
Yeah, well, you know what? I mean, what do we need to do to get you either some new mates or a boyfriend? What do we do? Yeah, because I feel like now this should be our, we're supposed to be solving our listeners' needs, but I feel like you've got more problems to solve in the immediate future.
I think just generally I need to get super rich, and then I can just like get my own house. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
You've come to the right place, because podcasting is brilliant.
Yeah. Oh, it's time! The corner I wanted to get in.
I think podcasting actually is brimming with money, Clarky. It's just not this particular podcast.
Oh, okay, I'm on the wrong one.
Yeah,
I should have got a Shag Marion annoyed.
Yeah,
We're a gateway podcast, yeah.
Okay. I'm doing this for exposure and development, I understand.
Exactly. We'll send this to all the right people. Shall we crack on and solve some of the listeners' beefs?
Now, they definitely got some show ready men around here, too.
Oh, my
Oh, sorry.
Oh, my God.
Sorry,
Which class?
Oh, wow. Of course, we're in the proper. Which Clarky are we talking about? I mean, by the way, I'll say this now. I don't think we're quite at the stage where I'm ready to get so over-familiar that I call you Clarky, Abby.
Mark Olver does. First day you met me.
Well, there's a lot of things that Mark Olver does that I'm not prepared to do. Anyway, yeah, and actually when I sent you, we've only met the once at the Comedy Awards, and very good fun it was too. And I thought, I watched some stuff, I thought, yeah, you're brilliant to come on the podcast. And I sent you a message, I sent you the DMs on Instagram. The best way to get an actual craft is through Instagram. Send you a message, and then you said, is it in person or over Zoom? And for some reason I panicked and wrote Zoom baby Zoom. And then I heard nothing from you for 24 hours. And I had the worst 24 hours of just thinking, why did you say Zoom baby Zoom? I think I was panicked. I was panicked about talking to
someone a bit younger than me. I thought, I've got to pay this fee, right?
Maybe that's the area bit, yeah.
And I was genuinely, I had that real sinking feeling in my stomach going, oh, you could have had that on the podcast, but I had to go with my Zoom baby. So,
no, it was such a certain Zoom. I was like, sick, doesn't need to be questioned with Zoom baby Zoom in it. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Zoom baby Zoom in it.
Should have given you a laugh emoji.
Right, Ben Benedict Clark. Hello. What is the beef we've got work bestie beef from Simon.
Try to touch down over in the storage raid. Yeah, be careful.
I have a work bestie. She's absolutely lovely, but she's a job. It's a flag early doors.
Sorry. Work bestie. I mean, you're the problem.
I have a work bestie. She's absolutely lovely, but shit at her job. Okay. Do I address this? We are teachers. Sadly, we don't live together, but are going camping together in the summer. Simon. What a loophole.
Yeah, I love that camping together is somehow, it's like she's bad at her job, I just don't think I can go camping.
I've got a work bestie shit job. And we go camping together every week. So Glastonbury, I'd say just keep going. Yeah.
Let's go!
There was a real moment there where both Clark and I were going, which one's it going to be? And I realised I've only got everyone at 10 o'clock in every year.
You might have thought that. I didn't think that.
So the bad news is Tom's not my best friend. But the good news is he doesn't necessarily think I'm shit. Yeah.
Nice.
I managed to get both of you there with one comment.
Yeah.
So no, can we go back about the camping bit?
Certainly.
Yeah. Read the final bit for me, please.
Yeah, because I think there's a lot going on here.
Exactly.
Sadly, we don't live together, but are going camping together in the summer. Simon.
Now, I think the reason Simon put this is because this is a flat share based problem solving show, and he's going, well, I've got this problem. It's nothing to do with being in a flat share. So I'll say, well, we are going camping together, so therefore you should solve it. And you know what?
Right.
Got on the show with it.
Yeah.
It's a
Not enough people wrote in, so we're going with it.
we recorded 2 episodes back to back in the space of 48 hours. And
it's your lucky day, Simon.
Simon, you know what? Yeah. When there were 2 Beef Brothers in a month, because we do this on a sort of monthly basis, but when there were 2 in a month, Simon's getting through.
The next beef is set in prison, Abby. Just be sorry, I misread that situation as being this guy wants to end up living with his work bestie.
Yes, that's why.
I was like, there's romance in the air here.
Oh, maybe it is that. Maybe I'm
sadly we don't live together, and we're going camping together in the summer. And I was like, hello.
No, that's moving far too fast. You don't. When you fancy someone, you don't go, I'm so sad I don't live with them. You're like, oh, I wish we could go to the cinema. Like, that's intense.
Maybe Abby, you need to start doing that if you want to actually move out.
That needs to be my opening line. Just first date, move in. Just look, let's not waste time. I'm in a desperate situation. I relate to this actually. I think I struggle if someone is. It depends if they actually work together within work. If that makes sense. Like,
right.
If you rely on each other.
Are they in the same department?
Yeah.
They're both
then
in
I
the
would
same department.
struggle.
Fresh meat coming in the...
Like a PE teacher, I'm like, you do you, boo. Let's meet up at the end. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, there's something, I mean, I don't know. Is there something a little bit, I know we shouldn't be attacking Simon here because obviously, he, out of the goodness of his heart, he's written it to try and get this beef sold, but is there a situation where there's an element of sort of arrogance, you know, because you're doing that job as well. Shouldn't be, you know, evaluating yourself and, you know, you doing the best job you can rather than looking around going, well, that person's not doing very well. I bet if I looked at your marking, Simon, it's got to stop.
Are you marking the markers?
Yeah, I didn't know you could mark marking.
Who marks the markers? Yeah.
I thought the point of marking was to make it illegible and you marked it. That was like all part.
I'm offsetting him. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm offsetting Simon.
But what if he's in the position that, like, in the staff room, people are like, hey, Gerald sucks, and, like, he's like, what do I, you know, it's a reputation in the staff room problem if you're associated with the shit one, do you know what I mean?
If you're
Like,
dragging the whole department down, it's dragging the whole school down. If
Yeah.
there's bad teaching there, it's dragging the school down.
social status is important.
I'd like the details on what makes them a bad teacher as well, because there's different genres of bad teacher.
Yeah, there's criminals.
Maths, French.
Yeah, I think criminal's a big one. Yeah.
Sorry, I went. You went maths, French, criminal. Was my first. It's the way to be bad at it.
I think I reckon I don't know Simon, but I reckon if they were committing crimes of any nature on the school, I would say that goes
No,
beyond.
I'd go straight to Pappy's podcast. That's
Absolutely.
the first place I'd stop. I'd be like, guys,
The
we've
first
got
line
an
of
issue.
defence. Sure.
He's looking at the kids funny.
Oh my God, Abby, for goodness sake. We all got it. We all know what you were talking about.
I had to finish the bit.
It's not bank robbery.
Had to finish, right?
He's got a lot of post-it notes at home, I'll say that much about him.
That would be annoying too.
My brain went to kind of, obviously the 90s person who went to teachers.
Oh, like Andrew Lincoln.
He's a bad teacher because he's in the pub, he hasn't done his marking, he's running to school because he's late, Ben and Sebastian are in his headphones. Like, you know, like, it's like that kind of bad teacher, because otherwise you wouldn't be great mates with him. Do you know what I mean?
My generation's bad teacher
her,
is Cameron Diaz.
Yes,
yeah, there you go. This is the generational gap, you see.
But she's really fit, so that's why you're friends with her.
Exactly. Jack
you can do anything if
Jack
you're
Whitehall's
hot.
our generation's bad teachers. So I don't want to consider myself in your generation.
I do think there is. I think there might be some chemistry going on here. I slightly misread the going camping thing, but it's like feels like there might be something else to it. I don't know.
The work bestie, she's absolutely lovely. Now,
Something was from
sorry,
I just didn't. So it's a woman.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it could be Cameron Diaz.
It could be.
It could.
Absolutely lovely, but shit at her job.
Researching for the sequel.
Mm.
I think friendship conquers all here. Clearly, you buzz off each other and you get along. If you're not a parent at the school, do you know what I mean? That's their issue.
Yeah,
So
I'd
look the other way.
How much of finding out she's a bad teacher is anecdotal? Because when you're giving someone an anecdote about work, you don't go like, oh, I'm brilliant at it. The funny stuff is telling them the bad stuff, isn't it?
No, I think he knows.
Yeah,
I think
you can tell. You can tell he's right.
I think he's definitely aware. Maybe she doesn't care much. Maybe it's like quite lazy, because then that goes into the rest of your life as well. It's not just job specific. Maybe it's a personality trait that's rubbing him up the wrong way.
So he's worried she won't put up the tent and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Won't start the campfire. If you know what I'm talking about.
Here's the well, of course, you know what your angle is, Tom. But can you? I mean, it's an interesting one, isn't it? Because in comedy, right, if you meet somebody who's a comic and you get on with them, it's a very tense moment when you then see them gig, right? Because if you get on with them really, really well, you want them to be brilliant, right?
Yeah.
You want to really like the stuff they do, and it can tarnish it slightly. And do you think that's it? That he's worried that this is actually so much so that it's seeping into the friendship. He can't have that sort of delineation. Is he getting the ick with his work bestie?
Yeah, I think
Are they getting the ick when they hear the phrase work bestie?
They should be. I've
We
got
are.
the ick. I found a whole new ick.
So, but what's the solution though for Simon? What is our solution to? Because if you want making someone a better teacher feels like a really big ask.
Yeah.
What do you say? Quit and do something else, and then make them your non-work bestie. Just see them socially. Like, what's the advice?
Transfer schools.
Yeah.
Get yourself to another school for the sake of your friendship.
Maybe just ban work chat, so you don't have to hear about how bad they are.
I think plant something on them, have them move schools.
Yeah,
Like
you
the
shouldn't.
post-it notes.
Yeah, you shouldn't be the one having to move schools.
Yeah,
You're good at your job.
We
So Simon says, yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, it shouldn't be your problem anyway, Simon. But Simon's making it his problem.
I think Simon's he really cares.
He cares about the school. He's a good ambassador.
Perhaps you care too much, Simon. Perhaps.
Maybe you should be
He's
better
careless.
at your job, Simon. That's our message to you.
It's difficult at school because I guess it's like kids' education. You know, it's a pretty big deal if you.
It's the future of the country. It's the future of the world.
And of TikTok.
It's the future of the TikTok generation.
It's the future of TikTok. Honestly, if you're not giving them good teaching, their TikTok's going to be so bad, and I have to watch those. So can we just make them slightly intelligent with good references? I'd really appreciate.
Right. Okay. So it's got serious now. Now that we know that this the social media companies are involved.
It's a lot at stake.
I feel like our advice to Simon is just chill out. But that can't be it, can it?
That can't be the advice.
Peace out. I think there's no